Hello. So here I am again. Ooh, it's flying all over the place. First going to look if I can find myself, which is always a challenge. But let's see if Facebook is going to be nice today or not. Up to now it's a no. It's really horrible that you just can't find yourself, right? Very, very strange. Am I alive? Yeah, I can see people on my phone. Oh, I'm always getting a bit nervous when this happens. Because I really can't see myself. Can I ask somebody to like the video so that maybe it will pop up that I can see myself? Very strange, but welcome, of course. I'm happy you're here, and I have to say something on Messenger. We chat later, because in the design team, otherwise I can constantly see all the messages. No, I can't find myself at all, so I can't read what you're saying at all. Which is a shame, of course, but I will just go and do my thing. Good. Hello. Yeah, and this is going away. I can see myself. Yay, I can see. I can see. Yep. I am doing fine at the moment. I'm a bit tired, quite fast, but I can sit at the table for over an hour, so that's good. So that's why I could do the live now. And yeah, I'm doing my best. I still have some pain. I'm still very tired, but well, it will get better. It will get better. So, and I'm really taking very good care of myself because I didn't do a lot over the last 2.5 weeks. I couldn't do a lot. I've been in a lot of pain, but that's much better now. So I'm happy about that. So when Els asked me to fill in for her, because yeah, she became a grandmother again of a grandson. I don't know if you have seen the post about that, but her fourth grandchild was born. A boy, 4, so Brooks now has a baby brother. Very nice. And of course I would like to go live, no problem at all, but I am going to do this my way today, and I'm going to do this completely in my comfort zone. And I just thought I will just show you something that I would like to do, I would love to do always, which is mixed media intuitive art journaling, which means I don't have a plan. I just, I have some die cuts, I have some stencils, I have a book, my art journal book, and that's about it. And doing this and using all kinds of techniques is really fun to do. So as you can see, I have a lot of die cuts here from the art journal specials, the steampunk wheels and the doily, which is fun to use. The butterfly from the art journal specials. Hello. I have some tags from the Planner Essentials, and I have this one from the Planner Essentials as well. I don't know which set, but I thought it always comes in handy. I have some stencils here. This one is from the Planner Essentials. Just do this from one of the sets. Hello. This is from the art journal specials. This one as well, and I just grabbed this one. This is also from the art journal special. So stencils, die cuts, and my book. And this is my relax book, my go-to book. I was just, oh yeah, and a mannequin set. Yeah, that's right, Sylvia. And it's really fun to use in mixed media projects. I would just flip this. This is just my relax book, and I thought I would work in it today. I will just see where I am. Oh, here, but I'm not going to work on the fabric today. Oh, this. I was looking for this. The blank page. And I love this book. It's mixed media paper, all kinds of fabric, canvas. it's really fun to work in. So first thing first, when I start doing something like this, I protect my other pages because I don't want ink or whatever on the other pages, especially because it's ready, so I don't need that to oh, this is stupid, this way. Good. And this is the page I'm going to work on. A blank page, which can be quite scary, blank page. But I always think, let's just start somewhere. And what I often do, and one of the first things I learned actually during my 7-month mixed media course, I have some paper. This is paper I got as a present, but it was very nice, from Virginie, I think it's called her name. During the last Dutch retreat, she made a package with paper for everybody there. So sweet, and this is from her. And I thought this is a great moment to use it. Yeah, blank pages can be very scary. My way of breaking them is just glue some other paper on there. And I have a simple glue stick, nothing special. You can also do this with other kind of mediums, but I'm now just going to use what I've got. I'm just going to tear it a bit. Don't be frightened to do this. Yeah, Astrid, I had the same problem. I couldn't find myself, but I'm here. Color would be nice. So, first thing I learned was doing this, and at first I thought it was very scary to do as well, and I thought, oh no, all the paper and pretty papers, and I don't know what you can see after. When I'm finished, you might not see any of it, but it's a way to break a blank page. And oh yeah, of course, if you share, like, and comment on this video, you might win a gift certificate, which is always nice. Let's start with this. So I will use this again for another project. I will definitely use it again. Step 1, just glue everything on your page. Don't overthink it. Definitely don't overthink it. Just glue it down. And you might not see it anymore in the end, but it will give your page a bit of a texture. If you see it, I'll show you when I'm done, but you will always see a bit of it. Oh. People are from warm places and from cold places. We still have autumn here in the Netherlands. I know it's winter, but the weather is autumn weather, a lot of rain, but it has been a rainy year as well, whole of 2023. And I read somewhere that this weekend the weather is going to change and it's going to be colder. Let's see about that. Don't overthink it. Really don't, because what I do, intuitive art journaling, literally is not overthinking it. And I know it takes practice, and you can watch a lot of lives and YouTube how to do that and how other people do that. Everybody has a different way of breaking a blank page. You can also start with stenciling. which is also fun to do. I'm going to make an art journal page with a lot of nice stuff from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And it's art. It doesn't serve a purpose. This for me is very relaxing to do. It wasn't at first, I have to admit, but I really love doing this now after some practice, and I got taught a few techniques. And this is just for me. This is my book for nobody else, but you can use the techniques in cards or planner pages or whatever you like. The techniques you can use for several projects, but this is my relax book. This is my go-to book when I have too much to do. It's quite stressful, work is a lot. Then this is my relax book. Oh, Norway must be cold as well. Even if you don't like making projects like these, the techniques are still fun to use for all kinds of things. And we're almost there. Almost there. So I can't see myself, but I can see you. Yeah, a relaxed book for me, Belinda. People also call it a clue book, or a collage book, or a mixed media book. Well, I always think whatever. It's my book. Step 1 done. Oh, a bit more glue on here, and a bit more glue on here. I am going to use gesso as well on there, so good. Step 1 done. Step 2. Stenciling. The first part of stenciling. And I'm going to use the bricks. I like these bricks. Can you see it? It's one of the stencils from David's collection, Art Journal Specials, and I really like it. This is my grit paste. It's a white, thick paste. And I hope it still works because I haven't used it for a while. But let's see. Yeah, Art Journal. Great word for it. It still works. Good. It's always a thing. If you haven't used your paste for a while, is it dried out? Does it still work? Yeah, it works. It still works great. It's a thick paste, but I really like working with the grit paste. A bit on the other side as well. And again, I never know how much you can see when you're done. This is also fun to do in the small art journals, of course, but I wanted to work a bit bigger today. Again, the techniques can be used for anything. There you go. Do. First part of stenciling done. The stencil will go into the water. And there's my second stencil. This one is also from the Art Journal Specials. Oh, this is so much fun to do, Kim. Really, it is. And again, you can do it in all kinds. You can do it in your planner or in the smaller art journal, or you can do it on a card, or, I mean, the sky is the limit. It's all about the techniques. So. That's enough stenciling for now. I will go back to stenciling in a minute, but and mixed media is all about layering. Layer after layer after layer. Although I don't want to make a too thick page because it's in a book, and otherwise my book will be a bit white. It's a bit too much. Oh, I see a lot of people overthinking things. Yeah, I know what it's like. But really, doing something like this, it really relaxes. And you know what? If you don't like it, if you don't think it's pretty enough, then gesso is your best friend. Just go over it with gesso and correct it. I like the thick paste through those dot stencils as well. It is hard to let go. It really is, I know. But I learned somehow, and it's really my go-to thing when I'm stressed. Although I'm not really stressed at the moment, I don't think I have been this relaxed in over a year. Because I've been home for almost 3 weeks now. And I have a very busy job. But I haven't been there for 3 weeks, so I don't know what's going on. And I just don't know anything. And my boss apped yesterday and said, we have everything under control, mainly because everybody is gone, everybody is on a holiday. But don't worry about anything, because he knows how I am. Always worrying. So maybe it has been good to be home for a couple of weeks. Look, dry, good. Next step, I will just put this away for a minute. Just a piece of paper to protect my background. I will get my these, and I wanted 2 bigger ones. These labels, tags. I don't think you can see them on the white paper, but I need to do something. I'm going to use a regular modeling paste. Just a smooth, regular, very, yeah. Look, it's completely different than the thick one. But it's just a white modeling paste, and I am going to use it on the tags. Just put them together, and I can do this all at once. I think this will be fine. So this is much thinner. Works a bit different than the grit paste, but by just putting down the stencil, just push it down, that it doesn't move, then you will be fine. And it's like butter on bread, I always say. Like putting butter on bread. Yeah, those labels, exactly. That's the link to the labels. I always love using labels on just about any kind of projects. You can also use them on an art journal page, because, well, why not? This will go into the water. I have a big bowl of water. Okay. This will go into the water, and let's dry this. I love it. Love that stencil. Yeah, it's always good to have a few days off, or maybe a few weeks when it's Christmas. I had planned a week off with Christmas, but then I had to have the surgery, so I was off anyway. I like this heat tool for projects during live, because the sound is a lot less than the pink one I have. Much better. Okay, back on the back side as well, and it will dry faster. But I can't do without my heat tool during these projects, because, well, I want to work. I don't have time to let this dry for an hour and a half. I just want to dry and I want to work with it. So absolutely, the heat tool is one thing. If that one breaks down, if it's then I will immediately replace it. I will drive an hour and a half to a craft store to replace it, because I can't do it without my heat tool. Yeah, the sound is much lower. It's really much better for the lives. I bought this one especially for the lives, because the other one is just too noisy. Look, it's dry already. Good, that goes fast. Let's put this one away. So, next step. No, we can't live without, right, David? We definitely can't live without. This is the one thing I will replace immediately if it happens. And it happened once. I had one again within an hour. Gesso. I'm going to use gesso. Oh no, not. I'm first going to use to glue down all the elements I have here. Sorry. And then I'm going to use gesso. And then I'm going to color. This one. Just going to tear it a bit. I'm going to tear it up and use it on the background. The paste, well, I don't think it's better or worse than another kind of paste, but even the quick pastes dry quite fast, I must say. And I'm just going to glue this down on my page. And again, I'm not going to overthink that. At least I've tried not to overthink it. And then no, the other one is just as good to dry paste. It's more the noise. It's a lot better for you guys. Especially if you're wearing a headset. The other one was just too noisy. So I'm just going to glue this on my page. Oh. Yep. I'm going to do the same with the rest. I'm going to use another glue for this. I think that's better. It has a bit of trouble sticking to the paste, which I can imagine, but it still has to stick. Hello, welcome to the live. It's going to be a bit of a messy live because my hands will be dirty after this, and I'm wearing an apron just to make sure that not all my clothes are going to be dirty. Stay down. Okay. Yeah, we love messy. We love getting our hands dirty. I was busy with the new paper flower collection, which will be introduced next Monday. And I was coloring the flowers, and I couldn't. My hands were, my nails especially, were so dirty for about 4 days, and I kept cleaning them. And I thought, okay, I might have to use other kinds of ink the next time. Ooh, cold Sweden. Yeah. Minus 24 Celsius. Oh, that's really cold. Ooh, really, really cold. But I guess you guys are used to that over there. Oh, it's quite funny because you have those temperatures and you have a lot of snow there where you live. And in the Netherlands, we are not quite used to that. And if it is snowing, then our trains stop and our buses stop, and the traffic is one big traffic jam, and we are just not used to that kind of weather. So I never like it. Okay, I'm just gluing down things. Again, not overthinking it, because I really didn't know what exactly I wanted to do before this live. I just wanted to be on my page. And this one I'm going to cut up. This is the beautiful doily. Still love this doily. Yeah, the gears, the doily, the labels, all fun to use. And you can use whatever because it will add texture to your page. And it will just be a bit more interesting. Oh, I'm afraid to drive when it's snowing, when it's slippery on the roads. I have the tendency to work home because I don't want to be in the car. I don't want to be outside. I know. I'm scared. I'm a scary. I'm just scared. It's a lot of layering, but it's not a very thick page. It's still thin, so to speak, but it does have a lot of texture, and that's what I want. More gears and more labels. And one more label and one more label. This one is not going there. This one is. Yeah, I have that one from David as well. The scrubby thing. What's the name again, David? You had a name for it. And it works totally fine for my hands, but not on my nails. It's really a great solution, yeah. And people who don't know what we are talking about, during the retreats, we got a gift from David. Scrubbies, yeah. Exactly. And now I'm going to work up. Yeah, scrubbies are the best. You. Okay, I hope it's not too boring to watch, but it's really fun to do. I'm just adding a lot of texture to my page. No, I was not in Banff. I was at the Dutch retreat. David and I gave a workshop together. We had a lot of fun. Loved doing that. It was at the Dutch retreat. I wish I was at Banff. I wasn't there. Almost there, almost there. Bear with me. Oh no, Diane, you didn't miss me. There were two retreats in October from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and the one in the Netherlands was organized by Craft Store here in the Netherlands, together with, and we were there. Elizabeth Craft Designs was there to teach the design team members, and it was my second year doing that, and I really love doing that. Yeah, no plans. That's right, Karen. Just go for it. Don't overthink it. I'm not overthinking it now. I'm just looking if the composition is okay. Can you see me? Because I can't see myself on the laptop. Oh, Maries, oh, that's really fun to do. I mean, why not? You don't want a thick page in a book, so it's ideal to work with the die cuts. And Elizabeth Craft Designs has a lot of die cuts that are very suitable to do this. So. Let's do one here, just because we can, and we're almost there. And then we are going to do the gesso. Add gesso. The butterfly will be done in a minute. Where do I miss one here, maybe? My hands are sticky. Oh, the butterfly. Where do I want the butterfly? Maybe here. Yeah. Ah! Hi, Linda. Yeah, live, but tired quite fast, so crafting in my comfort zone. Using all kinds of techniques and die cuts and all kinds of goodies from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Good, that's it. So, a lot of gluing. Why not? Then the gesso. I couldn't find my regular, but I have a very big primer gesso bowl. Just stir it a bit. And I don't know, I bought this years ago and it's really good stuff. There we go. But any gesso will do. And this is white gesso. I'm using white gesso on the whole page. It doesn't have to be a very thick layer. It doesn't have to cover everything. I mean, you do have to cover everything, but it doesn't have to be white. It will not become a very white page, you know. Just because I'm going to work with all kinds of inks and everything after this, I have to cover it with gesso first to prime. I have to prime it first, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Priming my page. Yeah, no, Sue. Yeah, artists have always used it because they were almost always very poor, and if you use expensive paints without using gesso, the canvas will just soak up all the expensive paint, and if you prime it first, then that doesn't happen. Love this stuff. You can buy gesso at any craft store, I think. I haven't not seen it. And if you can't buy it at your craft store, most will sell it, but if you can't, there are always artist stores. I will say it in Dutch because bij kunstenaarwinkels, oh, that was my phone, sorry. Kunstenaarwinkels who also sell a lot of paint will definitely have gesso. So, okay. Gesso all over the page. There we go. And let's try this. You can always definitely make your own gesso, but you need all kinds of ingredients. I don't have that around in my house. And this is a very good, this is an artist quality gesso. There is a difference in quality. You can buy it online as well. Sue is right. So we have the gesso on there, so we can work with mediums now. And you can see, I think you can see it. I can't see it on my laptop because I have a frozen image. But I will hold it up in a minute. And you can believe me, it has a lot of texture, this page. If you make it yourself, Sue, then if you add a bit more acrylic paint, white, then and the gesso might come out a bit whiter. If you don't want to do that, you can mix your gesso with a bit of white acrylic paint when you use it, and it really has to be white. It's just an extra tip. It's not necessary in this case. I think it's dry. Yep, that happens quite fast. Yeah, even the white is pretty, I think. I will just stand up because then I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think you can see it, right? I hope you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. Good. So, well, that's it. No, that's not it. But that was step 5, I think. Okay, good. You could see it. Great. Then it's your choice what to color with. I mean, you can use all kinds of things to color with it. You can use the acrylic paint. You can use, and I have that here, fluid acrylic, liquid acrylic paint. I have some colors here. And what I also have, I have some mica powders. And I thought it would be fun to use them. Hello. Oh. And let's see. I have some mica. Mica is gorgeous to use and will give a bit of a shine to your page. There we go. And this is, for me, this is the most scary step. It really is, because I don't know exactly how it will work out. Will it be pretty? Will it not be pretty? Will I like it? I'm not going to use the blue, so that's out. I'm not going to use the white. I might use this one. And we have some pinks. And this is a gorgeous color, purple. I know a lot of people don't like purple, but I kind of do. And I have this. going to be a bit here. I have the acrylic paint stand by, and this one just go here. I have this. What I will do is get some water, my sprayer, and I'll do some green. I will just add a bit of the mica powder in there. Not so much because it has a lot of pigments, a lot of color. I will do some gold. And this is not a clear gesso, this was white gesso. I have another gold, a bit darker, or a bit more gold. And a bit of a dark green. I haven't used this one before. Will be interesting. Okay. Let's put this aside. Add some water. And let's do it next to it, and then I will just use my brush to get the water in. Otherwise I will have mica all over my workspace. Let's start with the green. Okay, and this is scary. Oh, but I do love the green though. I'll add water just to move it around a bit. And that's why I really had to use the gesso, otherwise I couldn't do this and my paper would be all messy. Let's add some green in the corner. Okay, that's enough. Let's try it. Go. I do think I like the green. I have a tendency to go to gold all the time. I am using gold on this page, but does it always have to be just gold, right? Oh, you can all use all kinds of, you can use wax on there as well, sure, no problem. I need a new brush, not this one. That's a very dark brownish color. Really love it though. And if you think it's too much, just get a bit of a kitchen towel or something like that. Like this. Baby towel. And just take some off. Yeah, I couldn't find my pipette, Sandy. I know I have it somewhere, and I normally use it on projects like these, but I don't know where it is. It's about time that my craft room is ready and that I have a room just for things like this, and I know exactly where it is, but at the moment it's somewhere in a box. And I normally do this with a pipette. But well, we will make do. There we go. The next one. And I can use this again. I'm not throwing this away. There we are. Good. I have to clean my brush again. I'm sorry, I'm getting quiet. That's not what not really my intention, but I have to concentrate a bit. I'm going to add more green to the page. Yeah, I must say I like the color palette as well. I never know what to do. I thought let's do the purple and the pinks, but I do like the green as well. So yeah, great. And then the last one, adding more greenish colors to the page. And again, if you think, oh, this is going to be too dark, just get a kitchen towel or whatever, and you will reduce the color again. This is too much, for example. No problem at all. Just take a bit off. Let's see. Let this run for a bit. Might emphasize the gear a bit. There we go. I really need water and everything when I'm doing things like this. I'm going back in with the first green to sort of fill up the blanks. I don't always do the whole page, but in this case I thought, why not? There we go. Yeah, can you still see the texture? Because I don't want to lose the texture. That's not my intention at all. Let's see, where can we use a bit of orange? Orange, gold. Great. There we are. Done with the mica powders. Done with these. Let's try this. I can take this away now. And if I do want more color, because the mica powders, they have great color, but it's not, they're not very bright colors, then you can come back in with the acrylic paint if you like. Don't think I'm going to do that now, but it can be done. Is my time up? No, right? I have some time, right? I will get a bit of kitchen towel. I will just try to finish it as much as I can. I do like the pastel background, I must say. Yeah, it kind of ties it, everything is really good like this. Next step, I have a stamp here. This one is from the Everyday Elements, and it's a gorgeous stamp set, but I especially like this one. And I'm going to stamp with it on my page, and I think I'm going to use black, just ordinary black ink. Not going to use an acrylic block. I'm just adding some, never know which way is what, but I'm going to add a bit of even more texture to the page. Randomly stamping on there. And again, it's an art journal page. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want to like it. I think that's okay. And there's my chamois. Just clean the stamp. There we go, and put it back on here. I absolutely love this stamp. And again, if you think it's too much and you want to cover it, take your gesso and cover it. No problem at all. Kind of stuck to that. Great. Next step. You can do a lot of things right now. I'm trying to search for my... You can say, okay, I have this and I want to add a picture, or in this case the ladies, or well, whatever you want to add to it, it's all fine. I have some cheesecloth. I like using that for my projects. Oh, everything's falling on the floor. There we go. You can also use bandage for this. It's just fun to use on projects, and again, adds a bit of interest but not a thick layer. This is cheesecloth, kaasdoek. Yeah, the floor is crawl space too, definitely. In my case it is. There we go. Let's see. Will this do? I think it will. Still not sure what to use on there. I like using the ladies, but I'm kind of missing them something. Just gluing the cheesecloth down on my page. Right. And then I'm a bit at a loss at the moment because I don't have anything here that I want to use behind the ladies. At the moment I have to go back to my craft room for that. But the base is ready and I'm going to use the ladies on there, but I'm going to use something behind them. That might be another doily or something to, yeah, otherwise it's too small for the page. So know that I will add something later on, but I will definitely use them. And I might even use, this is embossing glaze, which is transparent. I might use one of the embossing glazes to color the ladies, which is always fun to do. We also can splatter. You can splatter, of course you can splatter. And, well, I think this is it for now. I'm just going to add something, another die cut behind the ladies. So, another page done. Will you like to see my book? This is my book so far. I've used all kinds of techniques and stencils and stamping and I don't know what, neocolors, collage, well, all kinds of things. And I think this will be a great addition to the book. And I will use the canvas later on. And then the ladies will be on there. Good. That's it for now. I have to go and stop and sit on the couch again. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you again. Anyway, on the 25th of January, I will be there for the homework in the ECD ATC group for my workshop on February 3rd, which is free if you want to join, and a list of supplies is already in there. So I will see you on the 25th for sure. Until then, thank you. Bye bye.